Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Line with Victory. Today is August the 10th, 2026. Today, I have come on with a word that um, brings outrage, but it must be said because we must take heed to these things. We must take heed to these warnings, and therefore, we can protect ourselves, our family, our children, and therefore, hopefully, to manifest protect this type of protection over the nations and over the nation of America. So I want to go ahead and warn everybody here that the Lord has been speaking to me a lot about pedophilia in the nation. He has been letting me know that they are trying to normalize this in America. So that's why you see on social media, there's videos going around where like grown men are grooming their children. They're grooming their children, or they're getting them like conditioned to be normalized to touching in certain areas, private areas, and you even see this on social media. It's really scary. It's really scary. So he wants me to warn you to stop posting your child on social media, to stop posting your child on TikTok, because there is something called deepfake in Hollywood where people are taking photos of getting photos of celebrities, and they're making videos of things that they never said, or doing things that are very explicit, like very explicit content of celebrities. So therefore, I need to tell you right now that predators there are predators and pedophiles who are taking a look at your children online, especially on TikTok, and they're taking their photos and they're making explicit content with those photos. They're taking your photos and your videos, and they're making something out of it. Another thing is, like, in the 90s and before then, it was very cute to take photos of your children. It was very, very cute to take photos of them in the bathtub and their little behind was out. It was very cute. But now, today, it is 2026, and technology has advanced greatly, where you have to take a look back at a year ago where AI was terrible. Okay, it was really, really pixeled. It was really it was not so good. And now you see videos and you really have to sit there and really watch. Is this AI or is this real? Is this a real person? Is this real? So that right there alone is scary enough to really take heed to these warnings and these messages. To stop taking photos of your children nude in the bathtub. That sounds so wrong to say, but that's what it literally is. Taking photos of them in the bathtub, taking photos of them while they're unclothed, because people can easily hack into your phone. They can easily hack into your phone. Like, all it takes is one click. You click on one link accidentally, and all of a sudden someone's getting information to your bank account. People can watch you through your own phone, through the camera of your phone. People can watch you. It's, yeah, it's getting really severe. I often bring over to the Lord, like, why are children preyed on so frequently in the nations? And it's not even just America alone, like Hollywood and things of that nature, but why are kids constantly getting preyed and pried on? What is it with the world's like with wicked people and wickedness, that victim their victims are children? I don't get it, and I have yet to receive an answer. But for now, he wants me to go ahead and to provide you these warnings to stop posting your child on a generalized platform, because TikTok, anybody can, like, you post a video and anybody can come across it. Hundreds to thousands of people can come across it, and you have no idea who those people are behind their phone. No idea. Things like Facebook and stuff, you can get away with privacy, because you can, like, put strict like, you can put really, like, strong restrictions on Facebook and things of that nature. But to be very, very careful where you post your children and how you're posting them, because he had also given me warnings that they are also looking at your children, like they're looking at their legs, what they're wearing, their faces, like, if, like, because not a lot of people know, but think of, like, a man who never left that stage of lust and perversion, who never left that stage of disrespecting women, where all they see is women as objects. So not a lot of people know that even pedophiles and predators are looking at your child the same exact way. So to be mindful of what they're wearing in public, to be mindful of their bathing suits that they're wearing, like at the beach, in public places, at pools, um, to be very, very aware of who they're surrounded by as well, to be very aware of who's surrounding them, who's taking care of them, who is watching them, who's watching them, to take heed of like red flags in people, like in the people that are watching them and surrounding them. Even like our family members can be predators. Like we don't ever want to look at them like that. We don't ever even want to believe that, but you really truly don't know what kind of spiritual battles people have in their private life. So to be aware of who is around them in like privately or even in public spaces. Um, so one of the big ones was bathing suits. When it comes to little girls, predators will often watch them in bikinis where specifically it's really disgusting, but specifically where their behind, like it'll get caught in between there, and then like it'll stay stuck there because they don't really know. So they are looking at your children while it's stuck. So the Lord is encouraging you to make sure that your child is more covered up, to wear cover up with their bathing suits, to be more covered up in public spaces, because again, with not a lot of people know that even pedophiles, where just as grown men would look at grown women in perversion and lust towards another woman, like they objectify them, and they just look at them for their bodies. So do child predators. Okay, so just to remember that always, and then therefore you can prevent some things. We can't control everything, unfortunately, but we can prevent some things from taking place. So again, to summarize the video, do not post your children in public social media platforms. To not take any more like photos of them in the bathtub. No more of just thinking that they're just children. Nobody's gonna care, because hacking is a very common thing. Hacking is very, very common, and it's scary. Just alone, all your information is your sensitive information is easily like vulnerable. So just keep that same mindset with your children. Also, another thing is to have your children be covered up more in public places, especially while they're swimming. I know the summer is coming to an end, but also especially, and just be mindful of where your child is surrounded, like their surroundings, who they're surrounded by. The Lord constantly warns when there's suspicious behavior going on. Like you'll get red flags like to your face, but you'll also get like dreams, thoughts, visions. Like the Lord, he warns. He always warns of things that are taking place behind closed doors. And I have heard of like certain mentalities, like, oh, they're just kids, they don't know. But kids are very open with who they're comfortable with. Kids are very open when they're uncomfortable, and they're very open when they feel safe. They like run and they like hug and they show affection. And when they can't feel those things, or when someone is a threat to them, they get scared and they like hide. So they're very open with their emotions, because they're not like us where we can just like tuck those things away. So also be mindful of those behaviors as well that your child is displaying. Yeah. So from here, just take heed to the warnings. Hackers are everywhere. AI is advancing, technology is advancing, and our children are being preyed on in the world, in the nations, and now in America. Things are getting a lot worse. So now we just encourage you to just pray for the world, pray for those strongholds to break, and overall just pray for God's will to be done, for those for everybody to be free, for the children to be safe, and from those strongholds, those principalities, and those territories to stop expanding, to stop growing, and for us to be free as a nation.